Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news for our seniors and Social Security recipients that you absolutely cannot miss. The Social Security Administration has just released their official schedule for what many are calling the most significant benefit increase in decades, a potential $4,500 boost that could change the financial landscape for millions of retirees across the nation. Are you or your loved ones among the millions who depend on Social Security benefits? Do you find yourself constantly worried about making ends meet in these challenging economic times? Well, stay tuned because this video contains critical information that could substantially impact your financial future. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on important updates that could affect your benefits and financial well-being. The announcement everyone has been waiting for has finally arrived. After months of speculation and growing concerns about inflation's impact on our nation's seniors, the Social Security Administration has officially confirmed a substantial increase to benefits. This isn't just another minor cost of living adjustment, we're talking about a potential $4,500 boost that will be rolling out according to a specific schedule that you need to be aware of. This unprecedented increase comes as a response to the record-breaking inflation rates we've experienced over the past few years, which have disproportionately affected seniors living on fixed incomes. But what exactly does this mean for you or your loved ones who rely on these benefits? And perhaps more importantly, when will these increased payments start hitting your bank accounts? First, let's break down exactly what this boost entails. The $4,500 figure represents the potential annual increase for beneficiaries receiving the maximum benefit amount. This translates to approximately $375 per month in additional funds, a significant sum that could help cover rising healthcare costs, housing expenses, or simply provide some much-needed breathing room in monthly budgets stretched thin by inflation. But it's important to understand that the exact amount you'll receive depends on several factors, including your lifetime earnings, the age at which you began collecting benefits, and your current benefit amount. Have you checked your most recent Social Security statement to see what your current benefit amount is? This information will be crucial in calculating your personalized increase. Now, let's address the question on everyone's mind: when will these increased payments begin? The Social Security Administration has laid out a clear schedule for the rollout, which begins in early 2026. However, there's a critical detail you need to understand: the distribution will happen in phases, determined by your birth date. Recipients with birthdays falling between the 1st and 10th of the month will receive their increased payments first, followed by those born between the 11th and 20th, and finally, those with birthdays from the 21st to the end of the month. This staggered approach allows the SSA to manage the massive undertaking of adjusting payments for over 70 million Americans. Have you marked your calendar yet to know exactly when you should expect to see this boost reflected in your account? But there's more to this story than just the increased amount and schedule. The announcement comes with several important conditions and eligibility requirements that every recipient needs to understand. Not everyone will automatically qualify for the full increase. Your benefit boost will be calculated based on your specific circumstances and benefit history. Some recipients may need to take proactive steps to ensure they receive the maximum increase they're entitled to. The SSA has emphasized that beneficiaries should review their online accounts or contact their local Social Security office to verify their eligibility status. When was the last time you logged into your Social Security account online? If it's been a while, now might be the perfect time to ensure all your information is up to date. This substantial increase didn't materialize out of nowhere. It represents years of advocacy from senior organizations, recognition of the severe impact of inflation on fixed-income Americans, and a response to the changing economic landscape. The decision comes after careful analysis of the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, which showed unprecedented increases in the cost of essential goods and services. Housing costs, healthcare expenses, and food prices have all surged dramatically, creating a perfect storm that has eroded the purchasing power of Social Security benefits. Did you know that healthcare costs alone have increased by nearly 20% for seniors over the past 5 years? This boost aims to help bridge that growing gap between fixed benefits and rising expenses. However, it's important to approach this news with a balanced perspective. While the increase is certainly welcome news for millions of Americans struggling to make ends meet, financial experts caution that recipients should plan carefully for how to utilize these additional funds. Some financial advisors recommend using a portion of the increase to bolster emergency savings, especially given the economic uncertainties that continue to loom. Others suggest this might be an opportunity to address outstanding medical bills or necessary home repairs that may have been delayed due to budget constraints. Have you thought about how you might allocate this additional income to best secure your financial future? Another critical aspect of this announcement involves the potential tax implications. Depending on your overall income, a portion of your Social Security benefits may be subject to federal income tax. With this substantial increase, some recipients who previously didn't pay taxes on their benefits might find themselves crossing the threshold where a percentage becomes taxable. The current thresholds stand at $25,000 for individuals and $32,000 for married couples filing jointly. If your combined income exceeds these amounts, up to 85% of your benefits could be subject to taxation. Have you consulted with a tax professional to understand how this increase might affect your tax situation? Being proactive about tax planning could help you maximize the benefit of this boost. The Social Security Administration has also announced enhanced support services to help beneficiaries navigate these changes. Additional staff will be available at local offices. Extended phone support hours have been implemented, and the online portal has been upgraded to handle increased traffic and provide more detailed information specific to each recipient's situation. Taking advantage of these resources can help ensure you understand exactly how the increase will affect your specific benefits and when you can expect to see changes. But be prepared for potential delays in response times, as millions of Americans will likely be seeking similar information. How familiar are you with the various ways to contact and interact with the Social Security Administration? Knowing your options can save you considerable time and frustration. This benefit increase also comes at a time when discussions about the long-term solvency of the Social Security system continue to make headlines. Many experts view this significant boost as part of a broader strategy to ensure the system remains viable and effective in fulfilling its purpose of providing financial security for America's seniors. Recent legislative efforts have focused on strengthening the program's funding mechanisms to ensure its sustainability for future generations. While the boost addresses immediate needs created by inflation, ongoing policy discussions continue regarding how to balance current benefit requirements with long-term program stability. Have you been following these broader discussions about Social Security's future? Understanding these dynamics can provide valuable context for interpreting current benefit changes. For many seniors, this increase represents more than just additional funds. It symbolizes recognition of the real struggles many have faced in recent years. The pandemic and subsequent inflation have created unprecedented challenges for those living on fixed incomes. Medical costs have soared, housing expenses have increased dramatically in many areas, and even basic necessities like groceries have seen double-digit percentage increases. This benefit boost acknowledges these realities and aims to provide some meaningful relief. But beyond the practical financial impact, what does this increase mean for your sense of financial security and peace of mind? For many, it may allow for small pleasures or necessities that have been sacrificed in tighter times. It's worth noting that this increase comes after several years of relatively modest cost of living adjustments. In fact, between 2010 and 2020, the average annual COLA was just 1.7%, with 3 years showing no increase at all. This historical context makes the current boost all the more significant. The substantial nature of this increase reflects both the extraordinary inflation environment we're experiencing and a shifting approach to ensuring Social Security benefits maintain their purchasing power over time. Looking forward, the SSA has indicated that future adjustments will continue to be tied to inflation measures, but the specific formula may be refined to better reflect the actual expenses faced by seniors. Have you tracked how previous COLAs have affected your benefit amounts over the years? As we approach the implementation date for these increases, financial experts recommend several preparatory steps for beneficiaries. First, ensure your direct deposit information is correct and up to date in the SSA system. Second, review your budget to determine the most effective use of these additional funds. Third, consider consulting with a financial advisor who specializes in retirement planning to optimize your overall financial strategy in light of this increase. And finally, stay informed about any additional announcements or adjustments to the implementation schedule. The landscape of federal benefits can sometimes shift, and staying abreast of the latest information ensures you won't be caught off guard by any changes. When was the last time you conducted a comprehensive review of your retirement financial plan? This benefit increase presents an excellent opportunity to reassess and potentially adjust your strategy. In conclusion, this $4,500 Social Security boost represents a significant development for millions of Americans who depend on these benefits for their financial security. The carefully planned rollout schedule ensures that all eligible recipients will receive their increases in an orderly fashion, though the timing will vary based on birth dates. While this boost won't solve all the financial challenges facing seniors in today's economy, It does provide meaningful relief and recognition of the impact inflation has had on fixed-income households. As you prepare for these changes, remember to stay informed, utilize available SSA resources, and consider seeking professional financial guidance to maximize the impact of this increase on your overall financial well-being. If you found this information helpful, please support our channel by hitting that subscribe button, giving this video a thumbs up, and sharing it with friends or family members who might benefit from this important update. And don't forget to comment below with any questions you might have. We're here to help you navigate these important changes to your benefits.